age 18 to 30 years. What kind of age is this in which our energy, our strength, our thinking power are all at their peak? In this age, we feel that we can do anything in life, can become anything. We can change the world with our power. But you have to remove this world-changing thinking from your mind. You have to change yourself first, not the world. And when you change yourself, your world will change automatically. Friends, as I said, our energy and power are at their peak between the age of 18 to 30 years. But the surprising thing is that today most of the teenagers of the world are wasting their golden time as if it has never returned. But this time will never come again. That's why, friends, in today's video, I will teach you 5 such licenses of life, which if you learn before the age of 30, then your thinking about yourself and about other people will completely change. You will focus only on yourself. You will not care about what people think about you. Then our number 1 point is this. When a person reaches his 20s or teenage years, he feels that everyone is noticing him. That's why he wears good clothes and good shoes. In short, he tries to the way people used to dress up earlier. Now, do even more than that. But the truth is that no one cares what you are wearing, what you are doing, what kind of bike you have. It does not matter to anyone, but the majority of us give our teenagers this illusion. Let's spend in. And then when he looks back after the age of 40, there is nothing else in his life except regulation. Because when he was in his teenage, it is possible that the thought of some small business may have come in his mind. But they ignored it, thinking that what would people think about me if I did this small business? What will people say? And the reality is that people don't say anything, but you say no to all the opportunities? Worried about what people will say? Could be 8 to 30, 35 years ago. People might be wondering what the person in front of them is wearing, what he does, what he drives. But today, every person is so engrossed in his own problems that he does not care what is going on in the world or what not. So from today itself, remove this thought from your mind that people care about you. Hope, sir, number 1 you have understood. Now the number increases to be learned at that time. As I said, it is your team, which is your golden age from your 20s. And in this age, your imagination and energy is at its peak. That means you can do everything in this edge. You can understand things well. You can run towards your destination without any hindrance. But the majority of our youth is wasting this golden time instead of using it, because in this age, they have the power to do something. At that time, they are wasting their time in social media, Netflix, and bad situations, and when time slips out of their hands, then they say that now I have changed my life. But at that time, it is too late. You must have heard that fresh. Time is money, and what is valued most in the world today is only money. And only the person who has money and status has value. And unless you value your time, you will not be able to earn money. And unless you have money, no one will value you. Because even his own brother does not help the poor. Relatives also stay away from him, saying that if he does not ask for money, then this is bitter. But it is true that in this era, only those who have money are respected. Today, you youth, use this time of yours. And instead of earning money, you can develop such an attitude where a person feels that he can change the world. At the same time, he makes many mistakes while changing his circumstances, and often people do not even think of starting again after failing once. But the fun of winning from defeat is something else, because you get to learn a lot from this defeat. There is a quote in English which I like very much. Let me explain to you what that means. Success should not teach a person so many lessons. As much as failure teaches, if you start any work in life and fail in it, then learn from your mistake and try again. That means you have to develop a learning attitude within yourself. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from people, and most of all, from those people who are smarter than you. And when you start learning, the doors of success will open for you, because you will have the key to open those doors, and that key is knowledge force lesson. Never let your past define you. Know that never let your mother become your praise. If you have made some very serious mistakes in the past, which you regret till today, then never let those mistakes become your future. Don't feel so guilty thinking about the mistakes that you will forget them. You will get chances to connect those mistakes in life. If you are poor, then never let everything about you decide your future, because if you are born poor, then you will die poor. Bill Gates has a quote: "If you are born poor, it is not your mistake. But if you die poor, it is your mistake." Know that if you were born poor, it is not your fault. But if you die poor, this will be your mistake, friends. Past is out of your hands, but your future is still in your hands. If you keep crying about yourself all your life, you will never be able to face your future. So never let your past define your future. Lesson number 5, learn to control your emotions. Just like that, many of our teenage people have taken very big decisions of life due to emotions. Such decisions which ruin their life, because the decision taken out of emotion never benefits you in life. So whenever your emotions, your anger and approval start decreasing, then for some time you think about the result of that decision. If I take this decision today, what effect will this decision have on my life? It is possible that at that time you may not take any wrong decision thinking about the result. Friends, I know that the amount we get to learn at this age is very less because the rest of our life depends on the decisions taken at this age. And if we make a wrong decision at this time, we will have to pay the price of that decision throughout our life. Subscribe to the channel to see more such videos, and like the video. That's all in today's video. Till then, Allah Hafiz in the next video.